All right, welcome back to another episode of the Speak With You podcast. This is probably like the 100th time we done tried to do this shit. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man, but we done had these podcasts off camera too many times. So let's just, I'm gonna just put it like that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm with my guy, the one and only CEO of Double M Studios, Boss Beez, man. Appreciate you, brother, for having me here. Oh, for you being here. I'm saying having me like I'm saying. He gave me the opportunity to be in the space. You feel me?
We at the studio, but this your shit.
This is my shit.
You feel me?
But yeah, nah, how are you feeling right now, though, man? Before we get active, and we got some shit to talk about. But so how's the mental health right now?
We got a lot of shit to talk about, but right now, I ain't gonna lie, I feel a little overwhelmed as far as life right now. But it's good. It's growing pains. You feel me? But everything is moving forward at the right pace. It's just everything is moving forward at once. So you really got to make sure you're present and your energy is everywhere type shit. So, like I said, we got a lot to talk about because it's a lot going on.
Hell yeah, man. Before we get into the conversation, make sure you go like, comment, and subscribe. All right, go follow Boss Beez. Go follow Double M Studios. You feel what I'm saying? Ooh, boy, they've been on the move, man. They've been doing a lot. So that's what leads you first start off, man. What can you really attribute to a lot of the success that's been happening here at Double M for you guys lately, man?
First thing that comes to mind is full team buy-in. You feel me? I feel like more than ever before, everybody understands the intricacies of the studio. Like, it's not just fluff. It's not just surface level. Everybody's on the same page type shit. We know where we're going. The vision is clear, and the faith is strong too. For sure. We gotta buy in and faith. Like, dream chasing is like, you don't see it happen. You really got to walk it down. So if everybody believes in what you got going on as much as you, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be good. I don't mean to drag, but again, I posted this on my story. I had asked the team, tell me something that you're proud of, like of yourself when it comes to the studio. Right. And we got to Jamie, and Jamie, like he just said it in such a confident way. He was like, man, I'm proud of my faith. I feel like, can't nobody compete with me when it comes to the faith and the mission. Can you imagine somebody saying that? Can you imagine somebody telling you they believe in your dream more than you? You get what I'm saying? Like, and saying it with confidence too. I'm like, damn, that's beautiful. So that's what I credit the success and the forward progress to, just a full team buy-in.
For sure. No, that's major. Like, and I've witnessed some of this. Like, I think I was at that exact meeting that you were talking about.
Yeah, you were.
I think I was like, but you know what I'm saying? And I think, when you talk about having that buy-in, you being the CEO standing for Chief Executive Officer, right? What does that mean to you being an executive for, this vision, this dream?
It's good. I remember when I learned what CEO really meant, but executive, man, it means execution to me. You feel me? You're the reason why everybody executes. Like, fuck the title. Oh, CEO. CEO doesn't mean you're the boss of the business. It means you're Chief Executive Officer. So you're the one that's in charge of making sure everybody executes. Right. In another sense, like, when you go in battle, like, everybody got to be, like, willing to die for you, willing to fight for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, the quarterback of a football team is the CEO because he's leading that charge. You get what I'm saying? If the quarterback is not confident in what's about to go down, the whole team ain't going to be confident. So, you get that.
Yeah, no, that's
execution.
Execution. And, what does execution even look like for you guys right now? What does execution look like?
We have different pillars that we're attacking. So, for example, we have a discovery side of things. We have a membership side of things, hourly sessions. We even have grants, nonprofit stuff that we're working on. Execution for us is everything firing off at the same time. Right. I always tell the team proper pace. For a truck to move properly, a truck got 18 wheels. Right. So let's just say 18 pillars. Do you get what I'm saying? One wheel moving is not going to move the whole truck properly. Right. Everything has to be cycling at the same speed. So while discovery's growing, I need memberships to grow. I need hourly sessions to grow. I need us to be hitting on these grants. Keep impacting the community. Keep being at these schools and really building infrastructure, in the DMV.
Right. Nah, for sure.
Starting with Montgomery County.
I'm about to say, you guys have been real active. Like, y'all in Clarksburg High School, right? Y'all had an opportunity to start a program there. Shed some light on that real quick.
YEA, Young Entrepreneurial Acceleration Program, or Accelerator Program. Sorry if I got it a little wrong. That was my boy Zach's idea, our chief of strategy. we're all about impacting the community, bro. Really creating resources to empower our people. And our target market is 16 through 25. So we've done a very good job at attacking the 21 through 25 side. But what about these kids who don't want to go to college? These kids who are actually creatives but don't know how to be business minded through the creativeness. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So we just, in simplest terms, want to give you the best blueprint to get started.
Right.
So we go into these schools, we teach you what entrepreneurship is really like. It's not just the glitz and glam. We help you find who you are as a person. That way your brand could always align. You feel me?
Yeah.
That way when that one high schooler who is done hooping and wants to become a rapper, he's not gonna jump into the game thinking he has to, tote 30 guns in his videos and shit like that. We can do this the right way, a real professional, proper way. So that's what that program is all about.
For sure. And even, as someone who's been in the education space as well, like, you know what I'm saying, I definitely see the value in that because, I feel like, it's funny, I made this whole post about this this week where I was just saying that, it's easy to kind of like point out people's flaws, but there's brilliant people out here that we kind of neglect, right? In a sense, right? There's people that because they feel like they didn't get that, that artist or like that, how should I word it? They didn't get that, they didn't get to explore their creativity in a way that allowed them to be free in doing
freedom,
that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But not instead, it leads to people crashing out, leading to people, doing things that they weren't aligned with at first and before.
It's Jada got a song and he got a bar in the song called Why. He said, "Why is a brother up north better than Jordan that ain't get that break?" You get what I'm saying? There was probably a better Michael Jordan, but the opportunity never came by. You get what I'm saying? So we just want to make sure we provide the best opportunity possible for those who actually want to be successful. You feel me? And that's that.
For sure.
Real good infrastructure. I always tell people, the reason why I don't compare my business to anybody else's business is because somebody could be on stage 6 of their building. You feel me? I'm on stage 1. But in my head, I'm building a pyramid.
Right.
My pyramids are still lasting. Pyramids have been, cannons have been fired at them. Niggas have stole half the rocks on the pyramid to create a city right next to it. A whole bunch of shit, yet you still see the pyramid. So what I'm building will last forever. And it may take time, but again, it's going to last. It's going to stand through time as well.
For sure. What would you say that you kind of got that value of like, okay, I'm playing the long game? Like, what made you realize I want to play the long game in this?
It's funny. I got to be honest. I didn't know the game was going to be this long, for real, pause. But on a serious note, my mom has a proverb. She would always say, whatever step you skip, you're going to end up falling into it. You feel me? And if you've never been through it before, you're not going to know how to get out of it. We all fall. But like, if you understand the grounds type shit, you know how to pick yourself up. You get what I'm saying? So since a kid, I've always understood like this has to be done the right way. I'm not a gimmicky type of guy. Like, I'm not about to, oh shit, this is popping right now. Let me do this so we can get a buzz and boom, boom, boom. No, I want to build a real team, a strong unit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Provide real impact. Like, I don't know, bro. Like I said, I could say pyramid again, but you get what I'm saying.
Nah, for sure. Pyramid.
My mom, bro. Take the right steps, build the right steps.
For sure. And I like that pyramid analogy you had too. Like, I used to. You got a tat right there. You see it. It's like for me, I used to say building, right? But here in pyramid, right? It's like, all right, the foundation of the pyramid that's a wide foundation. It's very large. It's what I'm saying. And then eventually, like it funnels to the top and the peak. So it's like you want to at some point reach this peak, but you have everything just flowed but underneath it. So I really like that analogy, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Nah, for real. Like, I might start using that shit with the kids, man. No funny. But with all of that, right? Like, you CEO, you're the one that kind of has the idea, the vision, and all these things. But people still come to you on like, let's say for personal things or it's business matters. Like you're the source. You feel me?
Sure. You're the heart.
You're the
heartbeat.
So like, talk about what that means or even just the weight that carries for you.
It's tiring, sometimes draining. It's a lot of pressure.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'd rather have the burdens of a king than the burdens of a peasant.
Right.
There are a lot of things that are draining. Smoking weed is draining. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tiring. And, can be a lot of pressure sometimes on your body. Would you rather have those problems? I also smoke. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? But, like, would you rather have those problems or, again, the burdens of a king type shit? You feel me? So, pain comes with everything, but, like, it's the most beautiful pain there is for real. To know that, like, yeah, I might be tired, but I gave him energy. You get what I'm saying? I gave her energy. I empowered the community. Like, I'm the reason why this is moving forward. That makes me happy type shit.
All right, well, that takes us back to, you was just saying, what it, being that person that people come to, but like, how do you remain level-headed through all of that, right? You the source, people come, ask you a whole bunch of questions, just dump information on you, but how do you remain level-headed, even through your personal life? You got shit going on as a father, relationship, like, what you have to remain level-headed because you are seen as the leader of this ship, right? So how do you maintain that balance?
One, although I am the person everybody comes to, I do have a few people that I can go to as well. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I appreciate the people that keep me sane. People like you. I talk, you push up to the crib, we have our convos. Like, and excuse me, a lot of the people at the studio too, / family members. So I'm not gonna act like I'm completely alone, although that's how you be feeling in your head when you're overwhelmed, right? The other way too, bro, as you were asking the question, I'm just thinking about like mind, body, spirit. Like those three things I make sure like I feel healthy in. So if I know that like my body's strong, then I feel strong. If my mind is good, like I'm reading books, I'm learning, I'm good. You feel me? And then I ain't gonna lie, I just started going to church. It's about to be my 4th week in a row. I grew up in church, but like I'm rekindling my relationship with the Lord, and I feel like that's like empowering my spirit. So on top of how overwhelmed I feel, like I told you when we first started, like I also feel stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm training for the half marathon. That's my physical. Going to church, and then just good shit, bro. Like it's hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's like it's not like, cause it's not like something you just gonna end up doing on autopilot. Like it's a genuine focus. The second I stop focusing on like those 3 aspects of my life, like I swear to God, like that's when the overwhelm gets negative and shit like that. Like, you just start spiraling. So yeah, that's how I stay sane. Just try to make sure those 3 pillars of my life, again, the pyramid, is aligned. You feel me?
Oh yeah. And I'm thinking about it, just as 2 young black men, right, seeing that we trying to lead something, right? I mean, for me, right, it's like I was saying before, like it's easy for us to get caught up in like the negatives and finding the flaws and what's wrong. But I feel like we do have to do a better job of, like I said, highlighting, and even for yourself, right, giving yourself praise in certain areas, right? So what would you say are some of your best qualities as a leader or an executive?
Before I answer that, Kill. Before I answer that, I do want to say, like, that's another thing. Like, it's hard for us to do that as a community or even as people, because a lot of people don't actually love themselves. If you knew the value of loving yourself, like how important you are as a human being, even through all flaws, it would make it a lot easier for you to understand somebody else. Because when you love yourself, you want forgiveness. You get what I'm saying? So you're more able to forgive. But if you have like self-doubt, self-hate, you talk negative to yourself, why? How you gonna give somebody else love? You get what I'm saying? So that's a real big problem. I just wanted to highlight that we do have as a race, as a human race. You get what I'm saying? Like, not enough self-love type shit. But to give myself some self-love, and your question was
your best qualities as a leader.
Qualities as a leader. First quality is my morals. I think the respect I've gotten off of being a genuine person overshadows everything first. I have a real good heart, and I think my team values that. Like, I'm not going to treat you like, I'm not going to treat the CEO like shit, and I'm not going to treat the janitor like shit. Everybody gets treated fairly with me. So I feel like my morals, everybody can trust that and lean on that. And the other thing I want to say, just to keep it simple, is my passion. You feel me? Like, not only am I my passion and my vision. So morals, passion, and vision. Like, with my passion, I have a rule. If you care about it more than me, you can have it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you telling me right now, Beez, those shades are hard as shit. I've wanted them since I was the age of 2.
Yeah.
And me knowing that I just picked this motherfucker up at a mall, but at the end of the interview, I promise you, I'm going to say, here, Aunt, this you. Because you care about it more.
Right.
If somebody comes to the studio and say, and I really feel like they care about it more than me, I promise you I'll give you the deed.
Right.
But because they know, like, damn, bro, ain't nobody willing to die or cry about this shit more than Beez for real, even though Jamie had the confident answer, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that, you know what I'm saying, that's a good quality of mine.
For sure.
And then last but not least, vision. Like you said, I'm not a negative guy. Something goes wrong, I adjust. You get what I'm saying? Like, my vision is clear. There's not one path to my goal. There's not one honorable path to my goal. I want to say I'm not about to do no sucker shit. But, like, yeah, bro, I have clear vision. I can always find the next step. I can always find the next way to move forward. And matter of fact, fuck it. One last compliment for myself, my speech. As, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
For the simple fact that I can communicate what I feel and what I want, I think that helps things out a lot. You feel me? So
sure.
I'll leave it at that.
For sure. No, and I want to kind of retouch back on that self-love thing that you just mentioned, right? Because a lot of people don't have that. And it's funny, like, I've been getting a lot of, like, you know, more recognition, I should say, right now, especially since I put some glasses back on my face, right? I've been rocking out with contacts for the last 10 years, you feel me? Because I was a hooper, but even I didn't want to wear goggles and all that stuff. It was kind of like an insecurity thing a little bit, right? Like, as a kid, especially, I only put them on when I know I really needed them. I would walk around blind for a good minute. Like, I swear to God, if I take these joints off, I should not be behind the wheel. But it was like literally it got to the point for me, like, as I've been growing and I've been going through the stages of, like, speak your truth, right? I said, man, if I could, like, I gotta get glasses first. I need to see. Number one, I need to see, but I also need to be affordable. Contacts are expensive. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me just go ahead, be practical, but also be comfortable enough to just, you know, throw these on and allow it to be, you know, let's see what happens, right?
Exactly.
I'm still me.
Exactly.
I'm just evolving and allowing myself to grow in ways I can, you know, see myself to be, like, now people say more, oh, you look more professional, studious.
Doesn't it allow you to just be a better person too? Like, damn, bro, I'm more comfortable in my skin. I don't have to think about all these different negatives. Now it's like, I could just move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, half of our insecurities live in our head. You'll say some shit, I'm like, bro, nobody give a fuck about that.
Right.
Like, oh shit, I think I'm ugly in this way, that way, bro. Nobody's fucking thinking about that. That's a you thing, champ. Like, seriously.
Yep.
You know, I have a son. I can't wait. Like, that is one of the things I'm most excited to teach my son. Self-love. Like, sincere. Why do you care?
Right.
Sincere. This girl denied you. Go to the next girl.
Right.
You know, not everybody like chocolate cake, my nigga.
Right.
Relax. You get what I'm saying? Like, be yourself, love yourself, shine, and we'll see where this goes.
For sure. No, that's major right there. That was a quick little sidetrack to what I had written down and everything, but, you know, self-love is important. Go love yourself, man. If you ain't, like he said, and that's the biggest thing for me, like, kind of get into, like, a fake relationship talking with. Like, how do you expect someone else to love you if you don't love yourself, like you said?
Straight up. Maya Angelou, she got a quote. She said, never accept a shirt from a man who's not wearing one. You get what I'm saying? Like, straight up. I was going to say this too, in the sense of business. Think about an artist. What artist do you see blow? What makes an artist, like, especially the ones that last a long time, you feel me? It's their ability to cast themselves. Like, they have light in them. They're so fucking confident. There are so many different types of artists. Country, boom, boom, boom. Anybody who has a gravitational pull is a person who understands the ability of, like, casting their true light. But a lot of us, we are so shadowed by, again, self-doubt, not trying enough, not experiencing enough, fear of failure, whole bunch of dumb shit that you're not even letting yourself be you. I'm not perfect. I say a lot of good things. I say a lot of bad things. But the reason why people let me keep saying things is because they know it's coming from the heart. You get what I'm saying? And that alone makes people feel like more comfortable, more relatable, shit like that, bro. Like, even in the sense of business, if you don't understand yourself, if you don't love yourself, you're never really going to be able to cultivate a community because it's going to be fake. You get what I'm saying? It's like, no disrespect, I'm about to say a wild analogy, but it's like, you can't help abuse victims if you've never been abused. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like you have to be able to cast that. Like, yo, this has happened to me. This is my story. This is my pain. And then you'll be able to find other people who say, boom, oh wow, you're really touching these points. But if you're just fucking lying, you're acting perfect, you're acting, you're performing, you're gimmicky, yeah, you're gonna get views and shit, but like, at what cost, bro? And for who, bro? Who are you helping, bro? And maybe that's not everybody's purpose, but at least that's mine. And, you know, to help others, you must know how to help yourself.
Real talk. And even I like that as a segue, getting back to what we had lined up. You know what I'm saying? Just talk about the core values of Double M. Right? You got to post it up here on the wall that people can't see. But what are the core values and break them down?
Double M core values. We got 6 core values. And before I even explain to you guys what the core values are, like if you don't fit those core values, like when I hire people and even like to see if people still belong on the team, I always test them out with these 6 words. If they're applying these 6 words, then we can move forward. Even people in our community, then we can move forward. We're a right fit. We align. But if they don't, then that's how I know like we're not a good fit. You feel me? And those 6 words are unity. Unity means you value family. They always say don't do business with family, but that's not how it is at Double M. At Double M, it's not just a business. If your brother cries, I expect you to cry with them. You get what I'm saying? Like straight up. Second word is community. So community is all about the impact you want to have on people. If you start a business just so you can get rich, I promise you that business is not going to be as fruitful as you think. But you think of a business like Uber that actually serves the masses, you get what I'm saying? They will forever last type shit. Right. Third word, you have creative. So just think outside the box, man. Like have fun with your shit. Like you get what I'm saying? Like dream chasing shouldn't feel like hell. Goal driven. Like nobody should have to tell you to chase your dreams. You should want to be the best at what you do. Before we even started, you seen how detail oriented the cameramen were. I was like, God damn, I didn't even know all this tech science shit even existed. Right. But it was so beautiful to see them be like masters of their craft type shit. Then we have proactive. Again, proactive is kind of like goal driven. But goal driven, like, you know, your goals are clear. Proactive is more so
making it happen.
Exactly. If you're done with your job, there's something else to do. You get what I'm saying? Right. If you have more energy to attack, then you should be using that energy. Proactive is all about not letting potential sit on the bench. You get what I'm saying? So I'll leave it at that. And then last but not least, we have professional. That's my favorite word because that sets us apart from a lot of different businesses or a lot of different studios, I'll say. Professionalism is everything. If somebody walk in your house and your house is clean, they're going to say, let me keep this shit clean. If somebody walk in your house and your house is dirty, and I don't give a fuck where I ash the J. Right. It all makes sense. Nigga living in filth anyway, you get what I'm saying? Right. So if you keep your business clean and professional, let's see how you get treated type shit.
For real.
Shit, we're kings here, man. Like, move as such.
And I was going to say, you know, even in this space, right, professionalism, in a place where I would say a geographic area that isn't, you know, doesn't have that infrastructure, right? Like
an industry without that infrastructure,
right? But even you hit it right there. Like I was gonna say, like, you know, it's easy to live in like I guess that comfort. Like you call it filth, but I think that's just everybody being complacent and allowing things to just kind of pile up. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's not maybe their focus, and maybe that leads to, you know, some of the things we've talked about before where the flaws happen. But, you know, being intentional about being professional, like you said, it demands respect. I should say for real. You know, talk about that. Like, you know, it's just that respect now that you feel like, you know, people have for you in the studio.
I love it, bro. I love it, you know. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't love when I go outside and somebody see me and they say, yo, you're boss Beez. Like, you know what I'm saying? You motivate the hell out of me. Like, even the respect I have at the studio, like when I'm in here type shit, I do love it. Right. And I love it because I earned it. Right. You get what I'm saying? So I give a fuck. I fuck around, give more of a fuck about you than you do about me. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, thank you for showing me the respect I deserve. Like we said earlier, like I'm overwhelmed. At the studio, I have bird's eye view. When Ant wants something done, I have to think about how that affects Boom, how that affects Drowsy, how that affects Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I carry this load that, everybody has their own, but I carry one that's like kind of like dealing with everybody else's. So when I do get that respect, that makes it worth it. You feel me? All the draining, all the pressure that I deal with, like, that respect is like, thank you. You feel me? Because,
sure.
and I want to say this too, like, especially when that respect comes from another lion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a lion. You're not a sheep. You're not easily influenced. A gimmick is not going to get you to sacrifice your life. You get what I'm saying? So when I know there's a real critical thinker, like y'all for real, who tell me, good shit, Beez, that makes me happy, bro. That's worth a fucking $1 million right there to me. You feel me? So respect is everything to me. And another thing too, like, I cast it. Like, I'm not soft. I'm not scared. I will fight. I don't give a fuck. But I always approach people with respect. Y'all seen them, they probably won't see it because we cut it. But them dudes came in, everybody dap each other up, bro. Like, let's be men about shit. Let's be respectful. And that way things, move forward properly.
For
That's
sure.
all I'm about, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm not here to make enemies. Like, it's a respect game, bro. That's all I'll say.
No, for sure.
Shout out Jay Prince, the art and science of respect. My dog. Mob
Jay
tag.
Prince, yeah.
Yeah.
So that kind of you might have answered it in that question, but I did want to ask you too. So how do you value those people around you, even here at the studio or your personal family? Like, how do you value them, and what about them do you value the most?
Man, I value that they're a part of my life, bro. I'm born in Haiti. Somehow, some way, I made it in America. You know what I'm saying? My dad didn't even get to make it in America. He died in Haiti. I have friends I real grew up in Haiti that, still lost in the sauce over there. Like, it's so much shit that I'm like, man, I've really been blessed. So the main thing I value about those people is the fact that they got to be a part of my journey. You get what I'm saying? Like, and when just to go a little deeper on how much I value them, bro, like, I really, maybe this is, I don't want to say narcissistic, but like, maybe I think of myself too high when I say this, but I feel like I'm really the one that's supposed to bring everybody out the darkness. I'm really the one, like, bro, my last name is Pharaoh. That's French for Pharaoh. In the Bible, God chose the pharaohs to lead his people, but the pharaohs got greedy and started enslaving the people, mistreating the people. So growing up, my dad would literally look at me and my brother and say, it's our job to make it right again, to make that last name powerful again. You feel me? Like, so a lot, like you said, I'm the one everybody comes to. Yo, I need this. Yo, I need this. Yo, I'm sad about this. I swear to God, bro, I have some cousins. I'd be like, hang on. Just don't crash out. Just wait till I make it. Like, no funny. Like, that's how much they mean to me. I have a homie who I think is one of the best rappers I've ever heard. I literally be telling him, bro, I'll pay you $100,000 a year just to make music for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about generational wealth. I care about taking care of the people that were around me. I will raise my son right enough to make his own motherfucking money and do whatever the fuck he wants with it. But like, for me, bro, there are people who have nurtured me. Like, whether it's a homie from college, like, if you're the reason why I have moved forward in life, I promise, like, I truly feel indebted to you. So to those people that I say I love, like, that's how I truly feel about you. I feel indebted. Y'all might look up to me, but like, if it wasn't for my love for y'all, niggas like you, niggas like, you know what I'm saying, niggas who real take care of me, like, I don't know where I'd be. Y'all are my drive in a sense. Like, I just told the team, I'm sorry, I know I'm blabbering, but I just told the team, like, it's funny, like, what do y'all think my dream is? Niggas like, for the studio to be successful. Okay, so what does that mean? For the studio to be successful, it means Drowsy is one of the biggest cameramen in the DMV. The team is successful. Remember I said the PayPal Mafia? Boom is literally one of the... You can't talk about cameras without Boom. That's success. My success is tied into y'all success. You feel me? Out of the love I have for y'all, the respect I have for y'all. So, and I've proven that through action.
Right.
You know, you get what I'm saying? So, Yeah, bro, I'll leave it at that.
No, that's major.
I'm drinking the beer. I'm not talking too much, am I?
No, you good, man.
Right,
If I say it's a podcast,
right,
like
bet,
we good,
bet,
man.
bet,
Like why?
right,
Y'all tell Beez to relax, y'all. He
Yeah,
all
I
right.
bet. My bad. Y'all know me, bro. Y'all know me.
But that, like you said, that's that word that you had earlier, passion. Like one of your strongest qualities. Like you just speak with a lot of conviction, a lot of passion, bro. So you don't ever. That's why I tell you, right? Don't ever apologize about that shit, nigga. Don't ever apologize.
Real shit.
But you know, with all that passion that you have, though, you know, you're running a family, right, as well outside of the studio. Like, so moving towards a little more personal, right? Like, you know, just talk about, you know, what, like, even related to business, how, you know, running a family is related to running a business.
Again, how you do one thing is how you do everything. All love is the same. All commitment is the same. You know what I'm saying? All love has to be selfless. All love has to be about sacrifice. And same thing with commitment. So at the studio, I always tell my girl this, the studio is where I learned commitment. You get what I'm saying? Like, to believe in something, to just attack it every day, rain, sleet, or snow, that's the same way I treat fatherhood. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it goes hand in hand type shit. But leading a family, it's been one of the best things I've ever been a part of in my life. You feel me? Like, especially when it's yours. Like, you guys are made men. I'm just helping out where I can, and y'all help me. You get what I'm saying? It's a partnership. But this situation right here, like, this nigga's Play-Doh. And I have the ability to mold him into whatever I want. You get what I'm saying? Like, real talk. He's going to be his own man at the end of the day. But, I don't know, like, just that responsibility, that pressure, and the fact that I'm watching myself handling it well, not just with my son, but with my girl, soon to be my wife, you know what I'm saying? If everything works out properly. I know y'all think I'm joking every time I say that shit.
Man, now he on the record now, so y'all hold him to that shit. I'm telling y'all.
I ain't scary. Real shit. But, yeah, bro. So, yeah, bro. I'm just leading a family. It's a beautiful thing, bro. It's a beautiful thing. Like, and it's not easy. There are times you want to give up. I remember when I had my son, I remember saying, I understand deadbeat dads. I understand why a man will say this is too much. Because on God, it's a lot. But if you can push past that, like, initial pain, bro, you will prove to yourself, like, you don't even know how strong you are. Like, I'm going to end it off with this. This is the power of leading a family, right? This is kind of how I can explain how it made me feel. If I tell you, Ant, do 150 push-ups right now, you're going to say, get the fuck out of my face. Like, matter of fact, you be working out. Never mind. Let's say,
I ain't the best example, y'all. Y'all know I be in that motherfucker.
Yeah. He be in the gym, y'all. My bad. But if I were to say, Ant, give me 300 push-ups on the spot, you'd be like, nigga, I ain't never done no shit like that. I'm not doing that. But if I were to, you know, whip out my gun, and 300 push-ups right now. Like, seriously, I'm gonna blow shit. You're gonna do it. Like, seriously, you're gonna think about your life. You're gonna do it. You get what I'm saying? And at the end, you're gonna be like, wow, I never knew I could do 300 push-ups before. That's what having a child is. It's like, yo, be this responsible right now. And you're like, man, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? But then it's like, if you don't, this child is gone. You don't know what's going to happen to him. So, you know, this is a real, like, life or death situation. What's next? You going to do it. And then you prove to yourself, wow, I'm really stronger than I ever thought I was. So, shout out to having a family. It made me a stronger man.
I want to say, yeah, even sounds like, because I did want to specifically on fatherhood, but you kind of did that on your own just now. Like,
I be chatting, bro.
No, but it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of reason why I even kind of place those questions like that in that way, because, like, yeah, like, I feel like you brought up the deadbeat dad example, right? You know, sometimes I feel like, cause I would say that my father was one of those. I say that publicly out loud now, but you know, like you said, you understand that. I feel like it's that on top of running a family. I think a lot of it's like a running from, not gonna say run from, but we talk about everything in this kind of lines of episodes, comfort, like, or I just want to be comfortable in what I do, but not necessarily maybe in this situation, right? Those responsibilities will make me super uncomfortable. My life, I ask for comfort. So you feel what I'm saying? So
Nah, seriously, you just touched on something like I hope a lot of people understand. This is some like I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even trying to down talk no women or nothing. Like this is like a little problem I see with my sister, my girl, like the women around me. So it's common, and even certain like dream chasers type shit. Stop chasing exactly what you said, that comfort. When women think about love, for example, they're thinking about the Cinderella love. They're thinking about the ecstasy of love. You get what I'm saying? When it feels good. Same thing about certain dream chasers. When you think about your dreams, you think about when you're successful. You are nobody is sitting at home. Damn, I'm about to be broke for 5 years. Shit not gonna go right. I'm gonna lose a bunch of money. Boom, boom, boom. Think about all the negatives and say, yup, I want to be a dream chaser. You're just thinking about, oh shit, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be boom. I'm going to be boom. Like, bro, that's not it. When you sign a contract, make sure you fucking sign the whole contract. You get what I'm saying? And that's the issue with the world. Everybody just, I don't want to say that's the issue with the world. There's so much fucked up shit with the world. But like, that's a big issue that's going on, at least in my vicinity. It's that nobody understands what game they're really playing. My girl be like, for example, and again, my girl's a great person, great mother. I can't even explain it. But for example, we'll get in an argument. She's like, damn, I hate arguing. Like, we're always arguing. Like, boo, it's okay.
Right.
We finna be together for 50 years. Let us get these arguments out the way. Let's learn each other. This is part of the game. This is part of love. And when she gets that understanding in her head, easily calms down. But when she's comparing, man, this moment is so bad, but my fantasy is so good, that's when shit goes left. When your dreams are going really bad, for example, my 3rd year of business, downhill. Read a book, it tells you, man, most business don't make real money, don't start going uphill until year 5. So then you tell yourself, damn, I might be in a lot of pain.
Right.
But this is the actual journey. This is what it comes with.
Right.
But if I'm over here stuck on a fantasy, I'm never gonna know that type shit.
Right.
So yeah, bro.
No, that's real. And then, I don't know, man. You can go on and on about that kind of shit. Like, I feel like before I really go into the next topic, because I'm about to go back into business for real. But, like you said, stop chasing the comfort. Like, you have to earn comfort in life, is what I've learned, bro. Like, you it's no way, like, I play basketball, like, I'm in the gym. Like, in order to really get those things you want, you got to put in work for it, bro. And that's the same, like you said, it's just the way you do things in one part of life is similar to how you do it in a different part of life.
Everywhere.
So
there is no peace without war. Name one fucking time you saw peace without war. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And let's use some other analogies. You want a healthy body? You think you're not gonna go through pain? Is it easy to work out? Like do you just be waking up? Oh yeah, it's time to work out.
I be fighting. I'm gonna get up, man.
What is we talking about?
So I get up, especially because I'm getting up at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. to do this shit.
5 a.m. shit like that, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, because it's like for me, I know like I need that time that I'm saying that I need the dream chase, like you mentioned. I need that in the afternoon. I need that after my job.
You need to get yourself together.
I need to get myself together, but like you said, it's the same thing. Maintaining the balance. I need to make sure my physical is right, even through all of that.
Exactly.
You feel me?
But through anything you go through, you gotta go through some type of pressure, some type of pain. If you're losing, that means you're on the path of success. If you're not doing shit, then ain't nothing gonna happen.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, keep going, keep chipping at it, bro.
Pain and sacrifice. You gotta be able to, this is a sacrifice you gotta make for it.
My rule, no bullshit. I literally be in my head, there's like, Beez, you're gonna take 30 losses before you win. So how fast are you gonna knock the 30 out? That's it. That's my mission. Sure. No fun.
For sure. And yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Because you can this will turn into a whole other motivational speech in this motherfucker.
This is our regular hangout type chop about how niggas really don't be on nothing.
Oh man.
And, real shit.
Nah, for sure. Let's go back into the business because it's a lot. I feel like you definitely laid out you know, your mindset, your approach to everything that you want for Double M and the family, and even now as you've grown, right? Because I've been around for the last 2 years. You know, the growth has been amazing, right? I've been talking with Jeff before we started today. He said like Diesel getting this type of recognition. You know, Stunner now. You know what I'm saying? She's been moving and pushing a lot, coming through a lot, working with Jamie. What's it called? Bird is another person that he mentioned. Like he's coming. And I talked with Bird for a quick minute. Like, yeah, so I'm just seeing like how now, like even after Nash, like there's a whole bunch of, you know, progression for these artists. You feel what I'm saying? And talk about that before I get into the specifics of what I want to talk about. Just talk about how you've kind of been, how you feel about the artist progression here at Double M.
Very proud of it. Very proud of it. Again, pride ourselves on actually being impactful. You know, I never wanted just a studio where you just come in, push record, get the fuck out my face. From the engineers to the AD department to the commission, I literally tell them like, you have to empower, you have to push these artists forward. The engineers, I tell them, give the artists advice on how this shit can be better sonically. You know what I'm saying? AD, how can we help push these products out a little better? So just having that well-oiled machine type shit, it really makes me happy. And then again, we have a lot of members, but there are a few that genuinely take advantage of every product we offer. And those are the ones you're really seeing out like that. You get what I'm saying? So it shows me too, like, man, if the horse is willing to drink that water, you know, you could take a horse to the water, but if the horse is willing to drink it, it's gonna be a healthy horse. It's gonna be a sturdy horse. Like, you get what I'm saying? So shout out to those members. Like, you know, this is all, again, like, we're all building together type shit. So for the simple fact that they're helping us move forward and we're helping them move forward, like, really displaying exactly what this whole vision has always been about, that makes me fucking happy. I hope more people, I mean, look at the camera when I say it, I hope more people decide to take their dreams serious. I promise you, like, I promise you. I hope more people decide to commit like we were talking about, so that you can see the true power of Double M. No funny. And you know one thing I've noticed too? Like, this is really not for everybody. Those who want to blow up fast and just want to, they don't care how things happen. They're not even fully committed. Just want to blow up, want the fame, There is an avenue for you in this industry. Shit happens for niggas like that. This just ain't it. You get what I'm saying? So for those people who feel like they actually give a fuck about the art that they're making, they really have a passion for it. You get what I'm saying? And that you just don't know which way to go, please tap in with Double M Studios. And if we fail you, I'll give you every dollar you've ever invested back in the studio right back to you. I've never done that, so yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
Feel me?
You feel me? I felt that because, you know, with what you're talking about, growing, and like you have artists that are, you know, taking those steps. It's like you as the CEO, it's kind of like, all right, I'm trying to figure out ways that I can really serve you guys, right? So, you know, now, you know, after some time, y'all built this relationship with a media company, label, excuse me, and then with video being a new platform that you can, as an artist, receive maybe more income on your stream. So, talk about, you know, that partnership that's been developing.
That partnership, before I say something just crossed my mind. Before I talk about video, shout out to Nas B. You feel me? Nas B, without Nas, like, back to that trust that we've built, you get what I'm saying? Like, he's literally our example. You feel me? Like, he is the sacrificial lamb. He's the one that does things first, tests things out, and then shines that light on the community as well. So, and I say that to say, even the video play that came through Nas. Nas got a video distribution deal, and then said, yo, let's get one for the studio as well, so that these artists can benefit the same way I do. No bullshit. You feel me? That's always
shout out Nas on that.
Shout out to Nas, bro. Always literally taking that just taking the first blow for real. Like, real willing to test it out, willing to be the one that hustles the most. You get what I'm saying? Like, he shows bro, I can't talk about how much money we made for real, but just know we triple, quadruple, whatever way you want to think about it, the amount of followers he has on Instagram.
Right.
We made more money than followers. You get what I'm saying? All off of hustle and real work being put in. There's niggas who have 100,000 followers, can't even sell out 100 capacity venue. You get what I'm saying? So I'll put it that way type shit. And with the whole video play, all it is, it's an independent distribution deal. Sexy Red is on it. Russ, who's damn near the biggest independent artist, that's the platform he uses to upload his music. And I can say video. You guys can go try to create a video account. It's gonna say invite only. Real shit. So it's like, again, all that is, it's like in simplest terms, it's like DistroKid, United Masters, except you get a lot more money, not a lot more, 6 to 10% more per stream, depending on which platform it is. So Spotify may give you 6% more, Apple Music may give you 10% more. Like, long story short, you get more money per stream. I don't like to overcomplicate that because if that doesn't sound appealing to you, then I don't know. You feel me? And another thing about the platform too, you get to post content on it. So if you have a reel that got, what your shit get? Like
400,000.
400,000 views? Imagine if you had a song behind it. If you post that song on video, video will recoup all that bread for you, which is a lot of these platforms don't do. They're tapped into the content market as well. So even like content creators, shit like that, we can invite them on our platform, and
That's tough.
Yeah, bro.
That's tough.
It's pretty cool. And again, shout out to Nas B.
So you talked about Nas, and one of my favorite songs by Nas, and it's funny, like everything I do is intentional, bro. Right? So one of my favorite songs by Nas is CEO right now.
That's my favorite song. That's my favorite song.
That's his favorite song too.
I was supposed to be I don't know when the video is gonna get shot, but like. It was supposed to be like a day in the life of Beez.
Okay.
No bullshit. No bullshit, yeah.
Hey, sneaky, I heard that. But in a song, he was like, whatever is meant to be is always going to manifest. Don't waste time trying to second guess.
Even with all the scars and the wounds that I go through, I know that I'm overblessed.
Right? That's a hell of a bar right there. And I feel like, one, if you're not listening to Nash, you need to tap in right now because he be saying some like real shit. Like if you're a real deal individual like he says he is, you feel like this is crazy. But the bar though, right? What does that bar mean to you? Because like for me, it's like whatever meant to be is going to manifest. Don't waste time trying to second guess. It's like just take those steps, man. Just go. Like that's how I see it. So how do you see that bar being laid out?
Trust yourself, and just keep going. You know what I'm saying? I would like that finding Nemo shit. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Like whatever is meant to be, always gonna manifest. Like even when I had my son, like. I was at a down period, but then as he needed diapers, somehow I'm finding money. As he needed this, I'm getting this. It's like it's in a weird way, shape, or form, bro. Like God always got your back. Like just keep fucking going, keep attacking the mission, keep being what you're supposed to be, and whatever is meant to be is gonna manifest. Like real shit. And you know, just to go a little deeper in that sense, like do not waste time trying to second guess. If you're a true believer in God or you're a true believer in your journey, what the fuck is worry gonna do for you?
Right.
Seriously. Let's just focus on God. Hey God, you are the most powerful being ever. Whatever you say goes, right? We agree that is God.
For sure.
I pray that you make my life okay. Why are you worried now? You know he gonna answer your prayers. Right. So why are you worried?
Right.
You just not comfortable with certain paths that he's making you take for your life to be okay. But like, why are you worried though? Like, why are you second guessing? Just keep fucking going. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go deep into that story, but just know it was certain things I didn't want to accept in my life, and then just my strong character, I pushed through, and then once I got past the pain, I'm like, bro, thank you, Jesus, bro. Thank you, because this made me stronger.
For sure.
You think I was just happy about being a dad? Like, oh shit, I'm so excited about being dad, even though I'm struggling like a motherfucker.
So
like,
no. Stress is real.
Stress is
real.
And
I say it's like the second part of the bar the part that you said again is like through all the scars and the wounds that I know I'm over blessed. Like literally, right there.
Exactly. The burden is hard. You're feeling overwhelmed, but bro, like, look how much you impact people. Look how much you've done. There's people that sleep at the studio sometime, real live, a place to rest. I've had mothers come to me and cry and say, thank you so much for being such a good brother to my daughter. Like, shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, things I could go on and explain, and it's like, yeah, bro, no matter what I go through, what wounds, what demons I'm battling, to say that I'm not blessed would be the biggest slap in the face to the Lord. Real shit. Because I know where I come from. The dirt of fucking Haiti. And, you know, a place where you can speak 4 languages fluently. And the best job you could get is a fucking hotel clerk. Fuck are we talking about?
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Stay blessed, everybody.
Stay blessed. And, you know, as we end off, you know, all of this, right, and I like how you brought God into this towards the end, right? Having faith, right? And especially having faith in something that you didn't have a blueprint in. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to just kind of spin up the wall sometimes and just hope it, like, you know what I'm saying, sticks for a little bit, right? Whatever. But you having faith in this plan, even though you haven't seen it done before. Talk about, you know, the importance of that for you and why you decided to do it that way.
It's just back to that self-love, self-belief. As you're asking that question, I'm just thinking about, like, bro, I used to watch things like, oh, he just did this karate move. Why can't I? You get what I'm saying? If there's a story of somebody starting from the bottom and making it all the way to the top, why can't you? You get what I'm saying? If there's a nigga that went to jail for 13 years, got out, and really was out of touch with society, still found his way, still found a way to get his life together and push the shit forward, take care of his family, why can't you?
Right.
If through all the pain that I think about my mom even, bro, like, we're talking about faith, right? Like, even my mom, bro. My mom was in Haiti, had a good job in Haiti, left Haiti because my dad wanted to leave. My dad is supposed to come to America 2 months after us. He dies after a month. So literally leaves her in America by herself, not speaking a fucking lick of English. Working in America for, mind you, I'm not trying to say too much TMI. My mom lost her virginity to my dad. So the only man she's ever been with. Now she's in a foreign country with not a fucking soul.
Right.
You know, but her cousins and shit like that. When she first gets to America, she's working at 2 Wendy's, morning shift and night shift, under 2 different fucking names. So when they called the house asking for Marlene, yes, she's not here right now, but yes, she lives here. Maxine, yes, she's not here right now, but she lives here. My mom's fucking name is Elsie. I tell y'all all the time. Yeah. Straight up. So it's like, that happens. Then she has to raise kids, like, who, mind you, we're young as shit. We have 3 kids at that. We have no idea what she's going through. It's not like she's getting boyfriends left and right. No, she's staying sturdy. Going to work, not making enough money, then spending mad hours at school and still having to raise her kids. You feel me? Let's pause it at there. Off rip, bro. There's nothing I've felt in this life that is worse than that.
Right.
My girl is still alive. I might be dealing with the stress of 1 kid, but she had 3 when her husband died. I know how to speak English. She didn't even know how to speak English, and she was going to school.
Right.
What are we talking about, blood? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if my mom can do it, so can I. I better be able to do it. Like, if my mom is not complaining, shut the fuck up. Like, I mean it. Like, that's what, and that's what that taught me. So for you who don't have faith in yourself, maybe you weren't around certain people to show you that, like, you can really conquer all. But I promise you, if somebody can do it, why can't you? And mind you, they've done it. Some people have done it through worse downfalls than you. So that's my little spill on faith, bro. My faith is strong. Like, I want to end it with this. My mom is a registered nurse at Holy Cross fucking hospital. When I was having my child, my mom was right upstairs doing her job at Holy Cross, one of the biggest fucking hospitals out here. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From a it wasn't her job to be a nurse. You get what I'm saying? Like, she just came up with a plan, committed to it, and I watched her walk it down. I'm damn near getting emotional talking about my lady, cuz. But yeah, bro, like, I watched her walk that motherfucker down, bro. Like, bro, my mom, they used to, like, they would throw family parties. Not my close family, like, but certain family members would throw family parties. only invite my mom to cook. I'm like, bitch ass shit. Like, sorry, I'm cursing a lot. I'm talking, like, only invite my mom to be a chef. What are we talking about? Like, so much things that she went through that I would sit back and be like, bruh, if I was going, when my dad died, where do you think his debt went? To my mom.
Yeah.
So it's like so many things I watch her go through, and it's like, bruh, and still the nicest lady, most God-fearing lady I know, most praying for you lady. Don't overreact. My mom makes money now. My mom don't give a fuck about $1. It's so many little things I'm seeing. Like, wow, no matter what life has thrown at you, you never broke your faith. It never broke your spirit. So, it's about to be Mother's Day tomorrow. I ain't never give my mom a real shout out on camera, but I love you so much and thank you for instilling that faith in God and in myself. Like real shit. Like, I appreciate that. That's my speech on faith. You feel me? That's a good way.
For sure. No, I like that,
Because
I got a similar story, bro. So like I sat there, you just made me think about my mom, bro. Like and it's like it goes back into like I said, why we do this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what is the purpose? What is the overall goal? Like, or even what is that the why, the pain point of what you're doing it for? Like you said, you seen your mom do it. I seen my mom do it. So it's like niggas don't got no excuse, bro. Gotta go out there and make it happen. You feel me? So
bro.
that was beautiful, bro. I appreciate you, man, for what I'm saying.
Already.
Blabbering like you felt you would. Nah, man, do that shit every time, bro. Like
spilling, man. I told you. I had a lot to talk about. There's a lot going on in the mighty life of Boss Beez.
For sure, man. And you got the inside look, man. A lot of good information for y'all. So make sure if you need to go rewind this joint, like it's okay. Like it's cool. Go do that. But definitely appreciate 24 FPS on the production as well as Drowsy. I was about to say something else, but my bad. Drowsy. 24 FPS. Appreciate y'all that today, man, on production. Like I said, go like, comment, subscribe. This by the time this comes out, make sure if you haven't already, if you tap into Back Outside again, we back outside again June 7th. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Beez is out there, motherfucker, being a commissioner for RDI. RDI's talking about they're gonna come back and do a two-peat.
Tell them who won. Tell them who won the championship.
They said RDI won last year. They're coming for a back-to-back. I don't know. I ain't got no bias by the way either, y'all. I'm just saying. I just host this shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, love. Good podcast, man. I appreciate you again, dog. One more dap for the camera.
Hell yeah. And shout out to Ant too, you feel me? Shout out to Speak Your Truth. I say this all the time. Like, there's no better platform than this. Like, you get to come here and really be authentic and tell your true story. You feel me? Like, even right now, I feel like I got some good spill. I feel like this was a healthy therapy session for me. You feel me? Nah, bro, this is just really good. Like, I pray for your successful. No fun.
Appreciate that,
you're not only a sturdy interviewer, you a sturdy man outside of this shit. So, exactly. You don't see me on no other fucking platform.
Hey, man. Exclusives here. Speak Your Truth.
And tap in the Double M. Get your membership if you're interested in actually developing as an artist. If not, just come to the studio. We're always active. We're always moving forward. If you have a little brother or sister at a school that you feel like we should tap in with, let us know. We're going to make this shit make sense. That's, you can end it off.
That's the spill. That's the spill. Y'all heard the spill. A whole lot of spill today. You feel me? Speak Your Truth, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We gone.